Let me ask you something deeply personal. When your alarm goes off tomorrow morning, what will you do? Will you reach for your phone, hit snooze, pull the blanket tighter, and whisper to yourself, "Just 5 more minutes"? Or will you do something that less than 1% of people on this earth ever choose to do? Will you get up before the world wakes up and use those sacred, silent hours to build the life you keep dreaming about? Because here is the truth nobody tells you. The difference between the life you have and the life you want is often just 1 hour. The first hour of your morning. Today, I'm going to share with you something called the 5 a.m. power rule, and more specifically, a simple 3-part formula called the 20-20-20 method that has quietly transformed the lives of athletes, CEOs, soldiers, artists, and ordinary people from all walks of life. Stay until the end, because this might be the video that changes everything for you. I want to tell you about a young man named Adam. Adam was 27 years old. He lived in a small rented room on the 3rd floor of an old building. The walls were thin, the ceiling fan wobbled, and every morning the sounds of the city outside, horns, footsteps, arguments, were his alarm clock. He worked at a call center, 9 hours a day, 6 days a week, sitting in a gray cubicle, answering calls from people who were frustrated, angry, and in a hurry. He was polite to all of them. He smiled even when they could not see him. But inside, Adam was quietly falling apart. He had dreams, ones he had stopped talking about because every time he shared them, someone reminded him of how unrealistic they were. He wanted to build something of his own, a business, a brand, a life that felt like his. But the days passed, one after another, and nothing changed. Every night, Adam came home exhausted. He would eat something quick, lie down on his bed, scroll through his phone for 2 hours looking at other people's highlight reels, and fall asleep feeling the same hollow feeling he had felt the night before. He was not lazy. He worked hard. He showed up every day. But he was working hard inside a life that was going absolutely nowhere. One evening, Adam's father called him. His father was a simple man, a retired school teacher who had spent his whole life in the same small town. "Adam," his father said quietly, "I saw your old friend Hamza on the news today. He launched his own company. He is 28 years old." Adam said nothing. The silence between them was heavy. His father's voice softened. "Son, I am not comparing you. I am just asking, are you happy? Are you moving forward? Because I am getting older, and the one thing I want before I leave this world is to see you stand on your own feet, proudly." Adam put the phone down and sat in the dark for a long time. That night, he did not scroll. He did not sleep early. He sat at the edge of his bed and asked himself the hardest question a person can ask. What am I actually doing with my life? He had no answer, but he made a decision. He was going to find one. The next morning, almost by accident, Adam woke up at 4:58 a.m. His room was dark. The city was silent. He had nowhere to be for hours. But something felt different about that morning. Something felt possible. He sat by his small window and watched the sky slowly turn from black to deep blue to a quiet, burning orange. And in that stillness, he felt something he had not felt in years: clarity. He grabbed his notebook. He wrote 3 words at the top of the page: move, reflect, grow. That was the morning everything began to change. Now, before we get into the formula, let me answer the question I know you are already asking. Why 5 a.m.? Why not 6 a.m.? Why not 7 a.m.? Here is the science and the simple truth. Between the hours of 5 a.m. and 7 a.m., something remarkable happens in your brain and body. Your cortisol levels, the hormone responsible for alertness and focus, are naturally at their peak. Your willpower is at its highest before the noise of the day depletes it. Your mind is not yet cluttered with emails, arguments, traffic, and other people's problems. The world is quiet, and in that quiet, you can hear yourself think. But there is something even more powerful about 5 a.m. that no scientist can fully measure. It is the psychological victory of rising before the world. When you wake up at 5 a.m., you have already won a battle that most people never even enter. You have already proven to yourself, before breakfast, before coffee, before a single word is spoken, that you are serious about your life. That feeling compounds, day after day, week after week. It becomes an identity. You stop being someone who wants to change. You become someone who is changing. And here is a number that should wake you up, literally, 2 hours a day. That is all we are talking about. Just 2 early morning hours. That is 14 hours a week, 60 hours a month, 730 hours a year. 730 hours is the equivalent of working an extra 18 full work weeks every single year, without quitting your job, without sacrificing your family time, without any extra cost. That is the power of the morning. That is why 5 a.m. Now let us talk about the formula itself. This is the heart of everything. The 20-20-20 rule divides your first hour into 3 equal, powerful segments. Each segment has a specific purpose. Together, they create a complete human upgrade system for your body, your mind, and your future. The first 20 minutes, from 5 to 5:20, belong to your body. When you wake up, your body has been still for 7 or 8 hours. Your blood is moving slowly. Your muscles are stiff. Your brain is still half asleep. The very first thing you must do is move. Not gently shuffle to the kitchen, not stretch lazily on the couch. Move with intention. 20 minutes of vigorous physical movement. This could be running or jogging, jump rope, push-ups, squats, burpees, a fast-paced walk, or any exercise that raises your heart rate and wakes your body from the inside out. Here is what happens in your body during these 20 minutes. Your heart rate rises, your blood pumps faster, your brain releases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which scientists call miracle grow for the brain. It literally helps grow new neural connections. It sharpens focus. It lifts your mood. It reduces anxiety. In 20 minutes of movement, you do more for your mental performance than 3 cups of coffee ever could. But here is what the science does not tell you, and what only the people who actually do it know. There is a spiritual dimension to moving your body at 5 a.m. in the quiet darkness of the morning. When the world is asleep and you are running, you feel unstoppable. You feel like you are doing something most people are too comfortable to do. And that feeling, that raw, honest pride, it carries you through the entire day. Adam started with just a 20-minute walk around his neighborhood. The streets were empty. The air was cold. His eyes were barely open. But by the end of that first walk, something had shifted inside him. He came back to his room, standing a little taller. By the 3rd week, he was jogging. By the 2nd month, he was doing a full morning workout. Push-ups, running, stretching. His body was changing, but more importantly, his mind was changing. He told his friend one day, "I don't fully understand it, but when I move at 5 a.m., I feel like the day belongs to me, like I already won before the battle even started." Move first, everything else follows. The second 20 minutes, from 5:20 to 5:40, belong to your mind. After you move, you sit down, you breathe, and you enter the second segment, reflection. This is not the time for news. This is not the time for social media. This is not the time to check messages or read about other people's lives. This 20 minutes belongs entirely to your inner world. Use it in one of 3 ways, or combine them. Read, not entertainment. Read something that challenges you, grows you, teaches you. A book on your field. A biography of someone who overcame great odds. A book on finance, philosophy, health, or leadership. 10 pages a day equals roughly 18 books per year. 18 books that most people never open. Journal. Write 3 things you are grateful for. Write your biggest goal. Write what you will do today to move closer to it. Writing activates the part of your brain called the reticular activating system. It literally programs your mind to notice opportunities aligned with your goals throughout the day. Meditate or pray. Sit in silence. Breathe deeply. Connect with something greater than your daily worries. Science has proven that just 10 minutes of meditation a day reduces cortisol, increases gray matter in the brain, and improves emotional regulation. Faith and prayer provide the same, and for many people, even deeper benefits.